Hey guys, Ralph here, and welcome to True Power Save the Planet here on Sensational Sunday here in Connecticut. Life's good, man. Life is good. You saw the thumbnail. Tom Brady's last game. Why? Why did he last so long? So simple. Anyway, let me do a couple kettlebell swings and we'll get to it. I am stronger, more flexible, and I have more endurance than I had 15 seconds ago. It's as simple as that, guys. And Tom Brady knew about this. He's a little coy about it over the time. But anyway, as you know, if you've been following this, I studied for 2 years straight with the ultimate, the number one, the iconic anti-aging guru, Gary Null. Nobody knows more about anti-aging than Gary Null. Okay? Now, with that said, we have Tom Brady here. And I'm telling you, I know Tom Brady did not study with Gary Null. He could have if you look at his protocol. Absolutely 100% could have if you look at his protocol. Now, here's the deal. Tom Brady is 43 years old, okay? And why is he so great? Well, first of all, he was with a great organization all these times, the New England Patriots, with one of the greatest coaches and front office staffs ever, Bill Belichick and all that sort of stuff. Belichick is a genius, and he kept his prized possession unhurt, basically. He did not throw him to the wolves. Now, also, why is Brady so great? Because at the age of 43, after all the games he's played, after all the practices he's played, after all the game film that he's watched, there isn't one solitary thing that can happen on a football field that he hasn't seen before. And he knows exactly what to do to act accordingly. That's just a fact. With age comes wisdom, hopefully. And all the studying he's done, there's no defensive coordinator that can outthink him in a chess match. It's not even close. He comes up to the line and he sees what they're giving. Okay, we're going to get a rush over here. So if I bring my halfback over here to make the block and I took 2 steps forward, he's going to be thrown by. There's nothing that he hasn't done before. Now, lots of guys had that. Peyton Manning, okay? Drew Brees. What was the difference? Why Peyton Manning retired how many years ago? Drew Brees ended on fumes. He could barely play by the time he was done. He couldn't throw the ball across the street. I could throw the ball farther than Drew Brees. Why is that? Why is Brady still going strong? Because he knew how to extend his career by proper physical culture. Not even close. Not even close. By the end of his career, Peyton Manning, couldn't walk. His knees were so bad. Anyway, the reason is he can still perform as a quarterback with all the knowledge he has, and he has teams that are not going to let him take big hits. But his diet and his exercise program is what kept him going. Now, I'm here to tell you, there is no reason in the world, if he was on the right team, okay, that could keep him safe. Tom Brady does you no good if he's flat on his back and hurt. Okay? He's been remarkably injury-free most of his career. He did have loosened time because of a knee injury and all that sort of stuff, and bumps and bruises, yes, and we'll get to the bumps and bruises in a minute. Okay? But he can still, as long as you keep the monsters off him, he can throw the ball better than he ever has in his life. He could never run, so that's what he's done. He has prolonged his physical career to match the wisdom of his football acumen. That's what he's done. And anybody can do that. I'm here to tell you, he could go to 55 if he wanted to. What I learned from Gary Null, there is no reason in the world that if you could keep your physical health going, there's no reason in the world you can't play till you're 55 in any sport. But these guys don't know how to do it. Nobody does. I'm not sure how Brady stumbled upon it. I'm really not. Guys, as far as his throwing is concerned, I can throw a baseball 90 miles an hour, and I'm 70 years old. It can be done if you know what you're doing. Now, one thing that he did, and I understand that the biggest motivation towards going vegan, or mostly vegan, was his wife Giselle. She thought it was the healthiest way to go. Now, here's the thing about his diet. For the most part, now he's gotten a little weird with the protein lately. I don't like that at all. But when he first started this, okay, when he first started this, he was on a mostly vegan diet with a little salmon. Guys, that is a highly low, that is a really low inflammatory diet. High anti-inflammatory diet. The point is, guys, there is so little inflammation in him that these little bumps and bruises don't bother him a bit. He's not having arthritis in his knees. He's not having arthritis in his shoulder, his throwing elbow, nothing. The diet is huge. And guys, there is no reason why you can't go on the diet. I'm on the diet. Why your kids can't go on the diet and have the same leg up on the competition that Brady has on everybody else. Nobody else is doing what he does as far as the diet is concerned. Nobody. Name one. I don't know one. Okay? Number two, he does not lift conventional weights. All conventional weights do is make you tight and hurt. That's why these guys are hurt all the time. Now, football is a different thing because of the contact sport. The guys that lift heavy in baseball and basketball cannot stay on the court. Now, Tom Brady does a steady, heavy dose of kettlebell and resistance bands. I have no use for the resistance bands. I really don't. Now, who am I to say that it's not working for Tom Brady, right? I think he could get much better results just taking the time on the resistance bands and doing more kettlebell. Or not. Guys, it doesn't take 30 minutes of proper kettlebell training. It's better than 3 hours in the weight room. It's better than 6 hours in the weight room. 6 hours in the weight room and you can't walk. That's another thing. Anybody, you do heavy bench presses, heavy sets of bench presses, and then go out there and try to throw a football, it's going to drop right in front of you. You can't throw it across the street. It's not helping you at all. On the other hand, you do 20 minutes, 30 minutes of kettlebell swings, just what I just did. You'll be flying that thing all over the place. Exponentially, you will get better. Brady knew this. Strength, flexibility, and endurance. Somehow he got it. I don't know if his trainer was in it. No weights. Kettlebell, resistance bands. I don't like the resistance bands. I think you're better off with kettlebell. And add that to the True Power diet, a juice cleanse. If he did a cleanse every Monday after his Sunday, he would recover even quicker. He'd get all those toxins out from the free radicals and everything that came up through his from his game. Guys, that's how he did it. And guys, if you have kids that are good and want to go next level, make the team, be the star of the team, go D1, go pro, guys, get on this now. Get in touch with me at the email at the end of this. We can set up a Skype lesson with you and your kids, or you. Guys, LeBron James, scratching the surface of his ability because of his diet and his workout. I go right down the list. Russell Westbrook, guys, he could play another 10 years better than he's now. He's just running on fumes. Why? He lifts weights and he eats like crap. Now, a lot of the guys don't want to play another 10 years. They're filthy rich. Many of them are going to the Hall of Fame anyway. They don't want to extend it like Tom Brady did. But anyway, so Tom, not a big fan of the Patriots and all that. But I'm a fan of you and what you did. I think it's incredible what you did with your career and adding the diet and proper exercise. I think it's absolutely wonderful. So if this is not your last game, well, we'll do this again. If this is your last game, best of luck with everything. And I tell you, put a blueprint down there, you put a template down there that anybody in their right mind should be following to the T. Unfortunately, nobody does. Anyway, eat and drink your fruits and vegetables with true power. Not the fake stuff, true power. Like Tom Brady. Love you all.